In the year of 39, a simple year that volunteers in the days when lands were pure, and their ship sailed out into the blue and sunny morn, strangest sight ever seen. And the night follows day, and the storytellers say that the score brave souls inside, though many lonely days sailed across the milky sea, ne'er looked back, never feared, never cried. Can't you hear my call, though you're many years away? Can't you hear me calling you? Write your letters in the sand for the day I take your hand and play Fire Emblem. Do, 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 do. Hello, I'm Agent Elrond.
I'm Roffie McMuttonchomper. I have no idea what the hell that song was.
That's a Queen song. 39. Apostrophe 39.
Well, damn. Shows actually, you how uncultured I am.
It's all right. You know. When I first heard of Queen, like the band, because someone linked like the music video to Under Pressure. No. I remember what it was. It was someone. It was like New Year's Day, and someone posted the music video to Can't Stop Me Now, and said, "This is your anthem for the new year." And I watched it, and I'm like, "Holy shit, that's awesome! What else has this band done?" And it turned out that I had known like tons of Queen songs. We Are the Champions, Bohemian Rhapsody, like
We Will Rock You, Another One Bites the Dust,
Radio Gaga, and like all these songs that I'd heard and loved and never connected the song to the band. And so I discovered Queen, and I'm like, oh my god, they wrote all the best songs of the 20th century. Sorry, Beatles. But like, dude! The songs all sound so different. Is this some talented boys, guys?
Are we going to play Fire Emblem?
No, we're just going to reminisce about Queen and all my other favorite musicians. I'm trying not to date these recordings because we're recording them a bunch in advance, and then Roffie's going to edit and put them up in a more timely fashion. But we're recording this the day after the 2014 Grammys, and Daft Punk cleaned up, and I'm happy. And that's the jump, because I like Daft Punk almost as much as I like Queen, and Daft Punk is still active, so yay, robots! Adore droids! Anyway, no Adore droids here, sadly. We're with Tybarn's army! A Tybarn. I've reorganized their weapons just a little bit. She has a steel blade, yes. And what have I done with skills? Have I done much with skills? I have done some BXPing, so you'll notice that Jill has now maxed everything except for magic and HP.
The stats! The stats!
And I also gave her renewal. Leonardo is now at level 16. This is what he looks like. And to be honest, if you're training him for the endgame, keep giving him BXP at this point. He is all set to max his strength and speed. At this point, but since I am not bringing him on the end game, I am not going to spend the BXP on him, because I'm kind of getting a little tight on BXP, and I want to save it for characters that I am bringing on the end game at this point. But you see what I mean with Leonardo? You see what I'm getting at here with this guy? You give him another 2, 3, maybe even 4 level ups with BXP, and he will have maxed HP, strength, skill, speed, luck, resistance, and probably not defense, but probably magic. So he's good. I gave him Paragon because he is at level 16. I want to get him up to his class change on this chapter, and he's sort of the hardest one to train because you can't put him on the front lines. Here's Aaron. Aaron is looking excellent at this point. Again, if you're training him for the endgame, you could BXP him up all the way up to level 20, and you probably get him to max resistance, and a lot more in his luck, obviously, and much more magic, which doesn't really matter to him, but anyway. If you're bringing him on the endgame, you want those points of resistance. You want to give him more BXP, but again, he's not on my endgame team, and this is good enough for the chapters he's going to be in. I don't need to wring those last, 4 points of resistance out of him. Who else do I have here? Oh, right, Meg! Meg is here. This Meg is not quite as good as the Meg we got in Roffie's Let's Play.
Playthrough.
Roffie's playthrough. Because in that playthrough, Meg maxed magic at level 20. Which she will not do this time. She will get up to 13 in her magic. Which is okay! Because she's maxed everything else! And her skill set is the same. And, of course, Braum! Braum is exactly the same as when you saw him last time. And, he's good. I gave him a support with Racin. Just because they could. And I believe in, people supporting each other if they can. And here is Alencia. We have her back. You're gonna want to mess around with her skills a little bit. Mercy is a skill unique to her, I believe. Maybe you can put it on other people, because it is
I don't
just
think
her.
you can.
It's just her. And it's kind of... it fits her character, but if you're gonna be using her to kill things, no. Although, actually, if you basically want to use her as a chip down unit, which is understandable considering she's already tier 3 and I've got a whole bunch of tier 2 people that I need to get up to level 20, that could possibly come in handy in saving kills. But, with this playthrough, I am training her for the end game, so we're gonna be taking Mercy off her right now. Alright. Here's Tybarn. Tybarn's back. I think we looked at him a little bit on the end of the previous chapter recording thing. He's basically invincible to everything except for crossbows and sometimes wind magic. He has a double S in his strike already. He is thoroughly decked out. Look at his capacity. He's not full on capacity. He's full on skill slots. Comes with Savior and Pavise, very nifty, as well as his signature form shift, shove, canto, and his mastery skill, tear. He is good, and I think of all the Laguz Royals to bring on the endgame, he's probably the most useful. But anyway, what we were doing with Alencia. Yes, we were going to remove Mercy. Thank you very much, ma'am.
Fight like a girl.
And
Take no prisoners. Show no mercy. Use everything you got.
Yeah. And discipline, because Alencia, we want to get her up to her double S in swords. This is sort of the funny thing about Alencia, is that she's sort of most useful as a healer, but she can only get up to S in staves. But she can get up to double S in swords, so it's kind of odd. But anyway, this is what we got. But I'm going to be taking full advantage of that. But we need to get her up to her double S, so hence discipline and the steel blade. What else are we doing here? I think that is all we need. We got Paragon. No one has celerity in this chapter. I've decided to... I have an idea. I have someone in mind for who I want to give celerity to, but they're not here right now, so I can't exactly give it to them. Sadly. Give you a men's staff, and I think we'll also take a wind edge, just so that you can have that.
That knocked Kadi. We'll get it onto Zhark someday.
Yes, spoilers at Zhark's sword that we forgot to give him in the prologue. Sorry, Zhark. What else are we doing here? You're good. Meg's job today is to break her pinky. That's why Tybarn is carrying around an extra steel blade for her. One thing I do miss from, Fire Emblem 7 is the ability to merch in chapters. This is what you can buy. Pretty much the same as you could before. Nope, come back here. It's axes! Let me see the axes. Da-da, 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 da, and da-da-da-da-da-da! Lots of fun spells. Which we're not going to waste our money on.
Also, I'm pretty sure, yeah, Tybarn's party has access to the Forge.
Yes, they do. But I didn't want to show them that. I wanted to show them this, which, you know.
You can buy a Wormslayer if you want.
If you want. But we don't. We want to go to the Forge. No, that was sell items. I meant the Forge! The Forge! Here we go. Yes, craft a special weapon. A tome. We want it to be a Sonda tome. Yes. And we're going to up the might. And up the hit. And color it. Liliana's is purple, right?
Yeah.
Considering who we're giving it to, I think it should probably be blue or white, and I think I like blue best. So, blue it is. Which actually makes sense, considering what I'm going to call it. Do you think bright blue or dark blue? What do you think would go better?
Dark blue.
Dark blue, okay.
Though I do wish that, like, your coloring... custom colors for weapons looked better than they do.
Yeah. Well, yes, please? I have a coin, I do. Yes, use it.
No downside to using the coin.
Yeah.
And besides, it's like...
What do I get?
You always...
A bunch of birds! I get 4 more coins. Okay. Alright. We don't want to call it thunder. We're gonna call it something much more fabulous. In honor of the movies that I was watching last week. And in honor of the most gypped character in sequel history. Tron! Fuck you! Not fuck you, Tron. I quite like Tron, the character, but...
not Thrawn. Tron.
Not to spoil Tron Legacy, but Tron doesn't show up in that movie. Like, I spent the entire movie waiting for fucking Tron, and he never showed up, and I was just like, what? I'm stuck here with Whiny Sam and Cora, who's actually kind of cool, but Tron! No, thank you, Daniel. You're fine, thank you. I have Tron now. I'm good.
I said it before, I'll say it again. I like how in the first Tron movie, Flynn actually played out more like the
dork,
the sidekick with amazing the goofy sidekick with amazing
powers, and Tron was just like, right, well, you're dicking around there with your user mojo, I'm gonna go save the day here, and you know, and it was awesome.
Then Flynn would sometimes show up and use his
to
amazing user powers to...
Tron is sitting there going, hacks!
Yeah.
Let's look at some info.
It's like, really, in one of those heroic...
Did you turn down the levels on this?
No, I didn't. Hang on. I wanted to talk more, but cutscene. Oh well.
Yeah, excuse me. Ryson, where are you? Over here, Tybarn. What are you doing so early in the morning? I'm hunting for treasure. Could you repeat that? I believe it was the goddess Yune. She sent me a message in my sleep. I saw patches of ground that glowed. I went to one of those spots and found this. A Satari sign. Don't see these very often. That's a good find. But blast it, Ryson. Why didn't you wake me up? I didn't know what I would find. Besides, you looked so comfortable, all snuggled up and purring. I do not purr! I didn't even notice you'd snuck out. I can't believe a heron snuck by me. Even herons need their sleep Even heroes need their sleep to keep fighting, Tybarn. Where's the harm in sleeping? I know that you haven't had a good night's rest since the incident at Phoenicius. Yeah, but you know, there must be something in the air. Despite all that's happened, I feel fantastic. It's a perfect day for hunting treasure. And enemies. Excellent. Yeah. I'll hunt for enemies and you kill them. Sounds like a plan. Good morning, Queen Alincia. Good morning, George. It looks to be a pleasant day, doesn't it? Indeed. A splendid morning is the best time to present a queen with a fine gift. Oh, George, your kind thoughts are enough. You and Daniel have worked so hard to supply our army. If you have something for me, please let me pay you for it. Even under the circumstances, Queen Alincia, you always tried to be good to us. That's why we wanted to give you a gift. It's a token of our appreciation. Daniel. We'll take payment for everything else, but please, take this one item without any protests. It's our pleasure. Please, Queen Alincia, we insist. Very well. I suppose it would be quite rude of me not to accept it. Wonderful. Here it is. Please use it, with our compliments. Oh! My! This is a fire tome and it's really heavy. Yes, it's a very valuable one. So I can see. Oh, just from the weight. I am not a mage, but I feel great power from this tome. Daniel and I happened to be in that building when there was a big flash of light. That's how we escaped being turned to stone. But you avoided it because you are one of the chosen. But we still want to help you. We can collect weapons to help you in battle. Please save the people who are turned to stone. Please give us the world we used to have. I promise you I will do my utmost. I'll work toward it with everything I have. Together we can accomplish anything. Who should I give this to? Who do I know?
King Fire.
Don't know. Well, send it to the convoy for now. Taiwan, you can send this totally fine. You can do that. And we're also going to take... I don't know. You might need one. What am I, a pack mule? Yes, exactly. What? Right, listen here, little human queen. Don't you forget who's the boss of this army. Yes, of course, Taiwan, of course. Whatever you say. Why do I ever feel like she's mocking me? Oh, alright then. It's probably arguably the best double S rank magic.
Yeah.
Probably.
Probably, arguably, the best.
It's pretty nifty.
Because that might and that hit.
Yep. And hey, why not? Have a crit rate too. Pretty epic. We can compare it to Rex Bolt, which is weaker and less accurate and has a bigger crit rate, but... And don't we have Rexcalibur?
Yeah.
Yeah. Basically.
Basically Rex Flame.
Basically Rex Flame. Alright, let's do this! We spotted the enemy! They're over there to the southwest! How did they get so close without being noticed? Did we have men out of position? No, I just checked in. Enemy forces just suddenly appeared, with no sign or warning at all. Guess there's one good thing about fighting a goddess. Things are sure to be exciting! Everyone get in position! An entire legion that can appear from nowhere? Who are these disciples? To be honest, I don't care who they are. I just want to knock a little disorder back into this world. I think Tybarn and Ike are like soul brothers. Choose units! We are bringing Tybarn, Alencia, Rayson, Ranulph, Lucia, not Tornado, Janoff, Olki, not Kira, not Makalov, not Astrid, good god, not Liar. We are bringing Brom, Meg, Jill, Leonardo, Laura, and... Who am I missing here? What am I missing?
You're keeping Lucia?
No, I'm not. Where'd she go? She's up here. Lucia, get out of here.
Sorry, Lucia.
Sorry, Lucia. Yeah, we have Lucia back. And just, no. Guys, for those of you remembering, the last time we saw her, it was part 2. Now
She could catch up. She could catch up.
She could catch up. In fact, we're actually going to be raising a character from lower level than her, but it's like I already trained Mia and Zehark.
Yeah.
Anyway. Disappointment. Let's do our positioning.
I do think short hair is really cute on her, though.
She pulls off the short hair very well. I think it looks good on her.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. This map is big ass. Lots of enemies, lots of experience, and the boss is Valtome! Hello, baby. How are you, sonny? He has Valara. Just like, what? Go home, Magic, you drunk. And anyway, this...
Standing right where that warrior is
an arm scroll.
Yeah.
Which you want to also get, because it's handy. Cat.
I coughed and it scared
now
the cat.
He's standing on my arm and I can't play this game one hand. There he goes. Alright. And the way I like to handle this is I like to split my units up so that I send a delegation down south to sort of sweep around the bottom, and everyone else stays up here and slowly works their way west. Excuse me. You get some interesting reinforcements on this chapter, so stay sharp. And let's go! Radio. Now, the fun part, of course, is...
chewing on the marshals.
Yeah, so much fun.
I got this image in my head now of just like these golden statues and just like little chibi Brom, Meg, and Jill just going nom 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 nom. We are using the steel blade on Lucia because
we want her.
That gives more weapon XPs than the Amethyst.
Hell yeah. unless you surprise stun. We just started. There's so much more weapon XPs than Amity. It's not even funny.
That is funny.
Woot! Right out of the gate, Silencia. Okay, we're not keeping that.
Thank you.
Woot!
But yeah, that's how much weapon XP's.
Yeah. I didn't show you before, but she was at B, like, with about an 8 to go to A.
Yeah.
So, anyway, let's take care of this. Oh, I just realized Braum hasn't promoted yet, but he's almost there, so we'll just... I'm not even gonna bother turning this thing off. Oh, hi. We don't have a rogue on hand to take advantage of it, sadly. One thing that does make this chapter go a bit faster is there aren't so many healers, enemy healers, I should say.
Not until you get to Valpone.
Not until you get back here. But then there's only 2 of them, which is a sort of a nice break from what it was last time. And Tybaron, you go over here, so you're in a good position. Bonk! I just realized... Oh dear, I hope Valencia gets good level ups on the new phase. My humblest apologies, I hope we didn't sneak up on you. I'm sure that cheeky little queenlet is still amongst you. I hope so. I'm going to make her pay for defying me. I heard that! Cheeky queenlet indeed. What do you want? You can't handle my fabulousness!
How's the saying go? Bitch, I'm fucking fabulous and I don't have time for your bullshit. Is that how the saying goes?
I don't know. Come on, boys. We're not afraid of you.